an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. I need something cool.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
नमस्कार देवियों और सज्जनों। सो गाइस, लास्ट एपिसोड में आप लोगों ने देखा था कि कमिश्नर और बैटमैन की मदद से जो मॉरी था और जो जितने भी हॉस्टेजेस थे सबको हमने बचा लिया था, लेकिन रिडलर भाग चुका था और भागते टाइम उसने एक पजल बॉक्स दिया था। और हम इस एपिसोड में इन्वेस्टिगेट करने वाले हैं कि उस पजल बॉक्स के अंदर ऐसा क्या खास है कि वो हमें आगे और क्या स्टोरी लाइन है उसके बारे में बताएगा। तो चलिए देखते हैं क्या क्या सीन है। पहले हर जगह अच्छी तरीके से एक्सप्लोर कर लें ताकि हर चीज़ का मालूम पड़ता रहेगा, कोई भी चीज़ मिस नहीं होने वाली है। टेंशन मत लीजिए, स्टोरी का मैं आप लोगों को बताता रहूँगा, टेंशन ना लें। गेट वुमेन, ओके। Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane. Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend. Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham, driven to madness, leader of the children of Arkham.
मेरे को लगता है इसने जितने भी अभी इसके एनिमीज है शायद उसके लिए लगा रखा हो, क्या पता, आई डोंट नो मैन। देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है।
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
सही बात है, अपने तो अपने ही होते हैं।
It'll pass. Working always helps. अभी
थोड़ा और आसपास का एरिया है उसमें अपने चेक करने वाले हैं, कुछ चीज़ मिस तो नहीं हो जाएगी, वो देखना है। अभी एंड में जाके हम लोग कंप्यूटर पे बैठ के चेक करेंगे, ठीक है।
Never forget.
और उस तरफ क्या रखा हुआ है लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे, रुक जाओ देख के आते हैं, लेट्स चेक।
Lucius's latest model never ceases to impress. The stunner's been upgraded. Thankfully, I'm not on the receiving end of the jolt. Gordon and Maury would have been crushed by that statue at the casino if not for this. Even with the anchor, still too close a call. Useful when the odds are stacked against me in a fight.
अच्छा, ये सब तो इसके गैजेट्स है, तो इतना मेरे को लगता नहीं है कि इसमें कुछ ऐसी खास चीजें होंगी आगे स्टोरी कंटिन्यू करने के लिए। चलो यहाँ तो कोई काम नहीं है, टाइम वेस्ट करने का कोई मतलब नहीं है। मेन मुद्दे पे आते हैं, अपनी स्टोरी लाइन पे कंटिन्यू करते हैं। ओके तो यहाँ पे कॉडेक्स है, रिडलर फाइल्स, गॉथम फ्रीड, एक एक चीज़ ओपन करेंगे, हर चीज़ देखनी पड़ेगी। अच्छा ये कोडेक्स एंट्रीज, मतलब हम लोग अभी कितने जनों से मिल चुके हैं उसके बारे में बताया। और कौन है ये सब, तो इसके घर वाले, इसके मम्मी पापा, ये सब। हाँ तो ये सब तो अपन को मालूम है, ये देखने की जरूरत। रिडलर फाइल्स, मेन मुद्दे पे अब आए, मेन ऑब्जेक्ट पे।
Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him.
सही है, ऐसे लोगों को तो पागल खाने में ही होना चाहिए।
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see her
और एजेंट अवस्था बोल रही थी कि वो थोड़ा ठीक हो गया है। ठीक नहीं है, ये पगलेट इंसान है, एक नंबर से शक्ल से दिखता है।
I take everything back.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job.
क्या
I mean,
वॉलर, मेरे को वॉलर पे भरोसा नहीं है क्योंकि वो स्टार्ट से हमें थ्रेट दे रही है, धमकियां दे रही है।
Agency might be just as dangerous.
again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
मैं आप लोगों को एक चीज़ क्लियर कर दूं कि आप लोग जो एजेंसी नाम सुन रहे हैं, ये कोई एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिनके पास जो लोकल लॉ है, लोकल पुलिस वाले हैं, उनसे ज़्यादा पावर्स है। बस और कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है? तो ज़्यादा कंफ्यूज नहीं होइएगा। ये तो न्यूज़ फीड आ गई, इसकी तो कोई नहीं है। हो गया, चलो बैक।
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
ऐसी क्या चीज़ है इसमें, चलिए देखते हैं। My.
There's writing engraved along the rim.
Okay.
I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Okay. I have an eye, but can't see. Who am I? मेरी आँख है लेकिन मैं देख नहीं सकता. One eye jack. I have a needle. Blind justice. क्या होगा? Eye of a needle. मेरे को ऐसा लगता है क्योंकि ये CD टाइप है.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Find something to use this trick. चलिए देखते क्या मांझना है. इधर यूज करनी है. अच्छा मतलब उसने एक पजल बॉक्स में सीडी दी है ताकि हम इस ग्रामोफोन में जाके चेक कर सके. इसमें लगता है मेरे को उसका ऑडियो मैसेज होगा.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Okay, fella.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
So अभी तक स्टोरी में ये है कि जो पजल बॉक्स मिला था हमें उसे सॉल्व कर लिया और उस मैसेज वो जो पजल बॉक्स था उसमें कोई मैसेज छोड़ा है उसने. जो रिडलर है उसने अपनी वॉइस रिकॉर्डिंग इसमें छोड़ी है और हम उसके जब सीडी को रन करा तो एंड में जाके कोई वेव फॉर्म में हमें एक सिग्नल मिला है. तो हम उसी का पता लगाने हम जा रहे हैं वेन टावर में लूशियस से मिलने. और लूशियस कौन है? लूशियस एक हमारा टीममेट है जो बैटमैन है उसका एक टीममेट है, क्रूमेट मान लीजिए, दोस्त मान लीजिए. तो वो एक्सपर्ट है इन सभी चीज़ों का. तो हम उसके पास जा रहे हैं थोड़ी उसकी हेल्प लेने के लिए. तो चलिए देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Sorry, lady, बता नहीं सकते यार, ये confidential
Seems like
है.
an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Odd thing. Something pollution. Tax.
Oh, just some tax papers accounting is doing in
क्या करें?
or something.
Sorry आंटी,
You
आप
shouldn't
लोग
have to
आपसे झूठ
do
बोलना
that.
पड़ रहा है
I can
लेकिन
take them.
It's okay.
क्या करें? कॉन्फिडेंशियल चीज है
Well, I've got
और
a meeting I've
रिस्क
got
भी
to
हो
run
सकता
to.
है इसलिए
We'll
हम
pick
बता
up
नहीं
this
सकते.
conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to
Oh,
stop?
no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
Yeah.
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
I don't know,
Not
man.
yet.
पता नहीं क्या
That's
चल
why I
रहा है
need
उसके
your
दिमाग में, कुछ आइडिया नहीं है.
If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Now, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Too slow. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany.
Hey, Bruce.
ओके तो
My
ये
God,
टिफनी है जो
Tiffany.
लूसियस है उसकी बेटी.
It's been a while.
और ये
Sneaking
आज ही
out of
वेन
orientation
एंटरप्राइज
your
में
first
एंटर
day?
करा है
I
इसने.
just
अब
wanted to say
देखते हैं
hi
क्या
to my
होता
new
है.
boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time.
Great.
High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation.
Okay.
Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its
Yeah, I
designer.
can see. दिख रहा है मेरे को.
Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys.
Yeah, thank you.
So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Thank you so much.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
Yeah.
There is?
What?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
कैसे? टोकरा मत खेल देना.
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
चीज़ें तुम्हारी
What a
बेटी बहुत
strange
बदतमीज लग रही है मेरे को.
Circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? That's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on.
Next project है.
Lucius, care
सही
to
बात है.
explain?
इनको इसको
Oh, it's
बताया कि नहीं
nothing.
बताया?
Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular
Oh.
engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
चलो तो अगर तुम हेल्प कर सकती
if
हो
you
तो
think you
प्लीज.
can help,
Sure.
then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help.
Yes.
I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right then. Time to crack this
Yeah,
puzzle.
sure. मेरे को भी बहुत ही ज़्यादा क्यूरियोसिटी है कि क्या है क्या यार इसमें.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do.
Okay.
If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, Why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
बहुत ज़्यादा
You know how
dangerous हो
dangerous our
सकता है
business
यार.
is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
या सही बात
May I
है.
just say,
क्योंकि यार इसमें
burdens are
रिस्क
lighter
कितना है यार, कितने सारे तो
carried
एनिमीज
by
होंगे.
many.
सही बात है.
Well, shall we go down to the
Yeah,
lab?
sure. अभी चलना
Actually,
चाहिए.
the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr.
Hi
Wayne,
there.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
Yes, I'll be right
I'll be
with
down in a
yes,
few.
अभी पहुंचता हूँ.
No worries. I'll start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis
Yeah,
unit.
yeah.
We just came by to ask a few questions.
Yes, make yourself
Please, come in.
comfortable.
Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to
तो
find
इसमें
him.
मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? मैं तो
I'm
सीधा
sorry, I
साधा
think you
एक
were in the wrong
बिजनेसमैन हूँ
place.
यार.
You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a
ना
riot.
ना.
They captured the whole
बिल्कुल
incident on
नहीं.
video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
I realize that was an unpleasant time for you. We're not here to dredge up ancient history.
Then why are you asking about him?
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
वो इंसान ही
Sounds like
पागल है
something a
क्योंकि
crazy
हमें
person.
क्या मालूम यार उसने हमें
Maybe you made an
इमरजेंसी कांटेक्ट
impression
में
on
रखा है या नहीं रखा है.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
पॉइंट क्या है तुम्हारा?
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust
Yes,
us.
I don't.
Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around.
But हुआ क्या है?
Lucius!
We
Come on,
really
man.
made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
What? Oh no!
Lucius!
I don't know क्या हुआ है?
No!
तो गाइस अभी तक स्टोरी में यही हुआ है कि जो पजल बॉक्स था हम उसको लूशियस के पास लेके गए, लेकिन जो एजेंट अवस्था थी वो हमारे पास आई. वेट, इनको बोलने दो पहले.
is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
हाँ, तो मैं ये बोल रहा था कि अभी तक हमारी स्टोरी में ये हुआ है कि जो मिस्ट्री बॉक्स हम लाए थे लूशियस के पास, वो पता नहीं उसकी वजह से ब्लास्ट हुआ है या फिर कोई और कारण होगा, लेकिन हम जा नहीं पाए. वेट अ सेक. यस ऑफ कोर्स लुकआउट तो करना ही पड़ेगा क्योंकि उस बंदे ने हमारी इतनी मेहनत से हेल्प जो करी है यार, अपनी जान तक गवा दी है हमारे लिए. ये तो हमारा फर्ज बनता है.
take care of your family as if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal.
सही बात है.
We can't let him get away with it.
अब तो फैमिली तक बात आ चुकी है. Riddler will suffer.
Riddler will pay.
Of course he will suffer.
I swear to you.
तड़पा तड़पा के मारेंगे साले को.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be.
सही बात है.
To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just normal corporate R&D stuff.
An explosion that size. In my dad's lab, maybe, but not in his office. I know a cover story when I hear one. And I am not that same gullible little girl who believed your ghost stories when I was 6.
Fine. Just tell me one thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
That weird disc. Was that what killed him?
No, no. इसको बता नहीं सकते.
Did you put my father's life at risk?
इसको अभी
for
नहीं
that?
बता सकते.
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. It's just...
अब मेरे को मालूम नहीं जब इसको सच मालूम पड़ेगा तो इसका क्या रिएक्शन होने वाला है. I don't know about that.
Don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Yeah, but you are weird. अजीब हो यार तुम कितने अजीब हो.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Yeah? Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
ये सही बात नहीं है.
You do realize you don't give these at funerals.
वहाँ पे मेरे दोस्त की जान गई है यार.
Of course you don't.
It's okay. It's okay. Just keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
It's the best place for you. I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured.
But I don't think so. मेरे को तो नहीं लगता ये बंदा ठीक हो गया है.
Cross my heart.
अभी भी इसके हरकतें देख के लगता है कि कितना पागल है ये.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor.
कौन सा favor? Which favor, mate?
Settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends
तो मतलब कोई इनके बीच में कोई एक शर्त मान लीजिए या फिर एक तरह का सौदा मान लीजिए वो हुआ था.
See, I met some inspiring people out here.
Wait a
sec.
sec.
New friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Okay.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh. Shh. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
बस बहुत हो गया. Calm down. Easy, mate.
Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude.
इसको रिडलर के बारे में मालूम है, मतलब इसकी हेल्प ले सकते हैं. चलिए देखते हैं क्या होता है.
Wait a minute, you know.
ना हम नहीं जानते उसको.
Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
मेरे को न्यूज़ से मालूम पड़ा था. Yeah, of course.
From the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John.
Trust me.
You can trust
हम
me.
लोग इससे दोस्त की आड़ में रहकर सच उगलवाना चाहते हैं. देखते हैं क्या मिलता है.
Healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
लेकिन अभी इनको मालूम नहीं है कि हम ही बैटमैन है, तो अभी थोड़ा क्या थोड़ी ऊपर नीचे की बातें करके थोड़ा बनाते हैं इसको.
Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked.
Okay, okay.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce.
Yeah.
I miss this trust between us.
ट्रैकिंग डिवाइस देखो यार, ट्रस्ट करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि अगर दोस्त है तो हम इससे फोन पे भी बात कर सकते हैं यार. देखते हैं
Bye, Bruce.
स्टोरी में क्या होता है आगे. बहुत सारे ट्विस्ट आने वाले हैं.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
यार ये टिफनी गलत नजर से देख रही है मेरे को. इसका कोई सही इरादा नहीं लग रहा है. सही बोल रहा हूँ. एक बार हमारे ऊपर एक बार चेक जरूर करेगी क्या झोल हो रहा है.
Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
ओके सो गाइस, अभी तक की स्टोरी में यही था कि जो पजल बॉक्स था वो हम लूसियस के पास लेके गए, लेकिन कुछ कारण की वजह से वो बॉक्स फूट गया या फिर उसमें एक तरह का एक्सप्लोजन हो गया. कुछ मालूम नहीं है कैसे हुआ एक्सप्लोजन. और फिर हम उसके फ्यूनरल पे गए तो हमने जॉन डो जो ये बंदा है हम उससे मिले. और फिर वो हमें कोई इसकी पैक्ट नाम के कोई की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है उसमें हमें बुला रहा था ज्वाइन करने के लिए, लेकिन हमने इस बार मना कर दिया. और ये बंदा थोड़ा बहुत रिडलर के बारे में जानता है. तो नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में देखेंगे आगे क्या सीन रहता है. तो चलिए फिर ख्याल रखें और उम्मीद करता हूँ वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो तो प्लीज यार लाइक बटन दे रखा है, लाइक जरूर करके जाइए. और इसके साथ ही कमेंट करके बताइए वीडियो कैसा लगा. तो चलिए फिर ख्याल रखें अपना. टेक केयर एंड गुड बाय.